Good morning, students. Our today's topic in the subject of business studies O levels is starting up a business. So, in this topic, definitely it is clear from the title that we will discuss different stages involved in starting up a business. So, concentrate yourself. Each and every stage is conceptual. So, concentrate. We are going to start. The first stage in starting up a business is identifying the opportunity. So if you have identified an opportunity into the market, you will be able to start up a business as an entrepreneur. So look now, identifying a business opportunity is the first thing a person wanting to set their own business must do. The business opportunity is most likely to come from what they are already doing in the work and the context they have. So these are the two ways through which they can get business opportunity. One from what they are already doing in the work, and secondly from the context they have. They then have to find out whether the idea will work. The next stage is researching the market after getting the idea. Businesses only survive if they can attract customers and at least make enough money to cover their cost. So it is important to find out whether there are likely to be enough customers. There are two main ways of researching the market. So the first one is the desk research. So concentrate yourself. These are very, very important terms. Desk research involves finding existing information about the market. So this kind of the information already exists. The thing that is required, you have to make ways to that information. For instance, a person wanting to set up a hairdressing salon might look in the yellow pages to find out the location of all the salons in the local area in order to assess the likely competition. The second type of the research is field research. Involves finding information which is not available in the books, etc. So this kind of the information is you have to work for, you have to go in the field and look for the information you require. This next thing is researching the product. Some people who set up their own business know exactly what they are going to sell and how they are going to sell it. Most people, though, have to research their product. Businesses also have to decide how the product is to be made. The next thing that is important in the starting up of the business is finance. Most people who start their own business underestimate the amount of the money they will need to set up. They are often undercapitalized, and this causes problems as the business expands. So look now, very, very important point. Some businesses have the potential to be highly profitable, but fail because they run out of the cash at a crucial early stage in the life of the business. So when the business is at the takeoff position and require more cash, the cash is run out because in the beginning, the entrepreneur was unable to anticipate the exact amount of the cash that is required. So it is very important to work out how much money is needed to start the business and identify where the money will come from. The next stage that is important in starting up the business is identifying sources of the help. Many new small businesses can identify any grants, loans, or benefits that are available from the government or from bodies such as the Prince Trust or their own relatives or friends. And some savings may also help them in this regard. They can also organize training in setting up small businesses that is so often vital to the survival of the business. The next thing that is going to be very important in starting up of the business is the business plan. Drawing up a business plan is very important. The business plan sets out how the business is to be set up and run. It contains projections of the future sales, revenues, and cost. It will include how the product is to be made or bought and how it is to be marketed. So a whole comprehensive plan has to be drawn up before starting up the business. This is very important for the success of the business. Drawing up the business plan makes sure that all the aspects of the new business have been researched and considered. It helps people to be more realistic about the problems they are likely to face when the business starts trading. What is more, any applications for the loans or grants will usually need to be supported by a business plan. So a business plan is crucial for financing the business. The next thing that is important in starting up of the business is operating the business. The environment in which businesses work is constantly changing. If they are constantly adapting to changing conditions, then they are likely to survive and prosper. So these are the stages. So an entrepreneur who is able to cover all these stages successfully will be proved a good entrepreneur. So this was the topic, starting up the business. I hope so this topic will be much more easier for you to understand because I have worked a lot on this lecture. So read this lecture again, understand it, learn it, and make your notes. Thank you so much.